find your lack of faith disturbing.
Well, we're bringing Star Wars to life in a big way, and I mean really big. We're creating a jaw-dropping new world. Well, we're bringing Star Wars to life in a big way, and I mean really big. We're creating a jaw-dropping new world that represents our largest single-themed land expansion ever. Now, we knew it needed to be big, we knew it needed to be great, and we knew it needed to be every bit as thrilling as the films are going to be. So we're going to transport guests to a whole new planet. The land will be real and authentic, and every encounter will bring more of the Star Wars story to life than ever before. This new 14-acre land will be occupied by many inhabitants, humanoids, aliens, and droids, all the diversity you might expect to find at a remote port, one of the last stops before wild space. Every store and restaurant will be operated by local inhabitants, making each experience deeply immersive. Nothing in the land, nothing will be out of character or stray from mythology. The land will have two fantastic signature attractions, including the ability to take the controls of one of the most recognizable ships in the galaxy, the Millennium Falcon. On a customized secret mission, and the epic Star Wars adventure that puts you right in the middle of a climactic battle between the First Order and the Resistance. Now, with these experiences, our guests will truly become part of their favorite Star Wars stories. It will be the first time our guests can immerse themselves in the real physical world that is Star Wars. One more thing, we're not just building one of these, we're building two. One, Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, and the other, right here in Anaheim at Disneyland.
Now listen to what Tom Horn had to say about the reason for the Pope coming to meet with the President in September.
In 2009, what happened? All of a sudden, the Vatican starts doing something the Vatican's never done before. They call for an astrobiology study week. They have the Pontifical Academy of Sciences, which, by the way, Francis just met with in secret this week. Is that a prelude to something that's coming up in either this or the next encyclical? Well, he's meeting with them. But those scientists for the Vatican, they came together, they brought together the most powerful astronomers in the world, geologists, theoretical physicists like work at CERN, but they also brought in theologians. And that whole week, they started discussing what they've never stopped discussing since, and that is, what would the impact on faith be, on religion be, given the disclosure or the discovery of advanced extraterrestrial intelligence in the universe? If we suddenly do what Steve Quayle has just asked, and tomorrow morning we wake up and all of a sudden it's on every major news station. Here's the President of the United States of America, here's the Presidents of Europe and China, Gog Magog, and they're standing there, and right in front of them is Petrus Romanus, the final pope on the 800-year-old prophecy of the Catholics, and he is saying, we have an announcement to make. We are in contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. Or we have an announcement to make. They're here.
Pope Francis, he's coming to Washington. While he's there, he'll pay a visit to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The Pope is coming to America, but specifically visiting Washington. The White House announcing that the President and the First Lady will host Pope Francis on September 23rd during his first ever papal visit to the United States. They're going to pick up their conversation begun during the President's trip to the Vatican a year ago. That's what the White House says.